Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today I have kind of like a funny video. I thought I would do a story time. Now, I just want to apologize for the way that my hair looks, girl, and like I didn't even really put on a lot of makeup. Let me tell you something, okay? I have been trying to get ready to film a video for the past hour and a half and it's just not working out for me. My wigs aren't looking good, my hair's not cooperating. I'm just over it. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do a story time. I think this is fun. I don't really need to be super glammed up for a story time. So yeah. So this story time is gonna be about the worst date I have ever went on, you guys. I have so many date stories because before I met Zach, I was literally dating left and right. I had so many dates. Like literally in a weekend, I'd have like 5 dates. Don't ask me how I did it. I just did. Okay. And I have a lot of stories, but I wanted to really talk. I think I forgot who I was talking to. We were talking about our worst dates. And this like idea sparked in my head. I'm like, oh my God, I should talk about that one time with that one guy. Obviously, I'm going to change the names of the people when I do story times just to protect their egos and their identities. But yeah, this story is 100% true. I'm not adding anything, not leaving anything out. So I'm gonna get on into my story. So this, okay, so in order to understand what led me to this point, I have to give you guys a quick backstory. So you guys know I used to be overweight, blah, blah, blah. I never really got attention from guys, blah, 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 blah. So after I lost weight, I kind of went into the dating scene. I went in hard. What was that? Oh my God. I got too excited. Okay, I went into the dating scene kind of hard. So I was dating pretty much like I was on a date like every single day, especially when I'd come back to LA. Like not so much in New York because I don't want to date people from my college because yeah, no. But when I would come here, I'd literally just go on dates with so many different types of people. Now, when you're going out with so many people, you have to kind of understand that you're going to meet a lot of wacky people. A lot of them, because, you know, you meet online or you meet at a bar. You don't really know that person. You go out with them. So that's kind of a backstory on me where at that point in my life, I was kind of dating anybody. Not like dating, but going out on dates with people. So around 2 years ago, I came back for winter break, obviously. So not this past New Year's, the New Year's before that. I came back for winter break and me and my friend Hosmik and her cousin Ev, who is also my really good friend, we went to a bar for New Year's. Like after 12 o'clock, we go to a bar, right? So I meet this guy, really random. This bar that I went to, you guys, like, it was just a random vibe. It wasn't, like, my type of people there, whatever. But I meet this guy, he's pretty cute. I'm gonna call him Nick, okay? Let's call him Nick. So I meet this guy, he introduces himself, whatever, night goes on, blah, blah, blah. We were just talking the whole night. I mean, not even really talking. It was kind of like bullshit, like I'm drunk, you're drunk, let's like bullshit together, hang out, dance a little bit, you know. So there's that, okay? So I meet this guy, really random, nothing happens. He gives me his phone number and then I just kind of like forget he exists, right? Right. You guys, I forgot what I used as his name. Did I call him Mike? Oh my God, I forgot what I put his fake name. So I'm gonna have to make up a whole new one now. What did I say was his fake name? Did I say Matt? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go with Matt. We're gonna call him Matt because I forgot what I named him. So Matt disappears. I don't know of him. I don't know him. Whatever. I'm done. I go back to New York. I'm really hoping that the stories that I'm telling or I'm gonna be telling don't overlap they don't overlap with my past relationships because I'm telling you, dude, I was just like having fun, you know? Like I doubt any of my freaking ex douchebag boyfriends are watching this, but if they are, like, I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm here for summer break, and I think it was summer break. If not, it was like one of those, like, I came back for like some amount of time, And then this guy texts me, and I still have his number in my phone because I don't know why I still have his number. No, I don't have his number saved. I can see that it's him because I like scrolled up and I'm like, oh, I had a conversation with this person. He's like, hey Tina, like it's me, Matt. Do you want to come and meet me at this bar? I was like, yeah, sure. So I go back to that same bar that we met at. Once again, really random, okay? It's so random. It was like, he told me and then an hour later I was there. I don't know why. I don't know what my problem is. I get there, I see him, I recognize him. Obviously, I met him before. I mean, he's like a pretty cute looking dude. Like, I was like, it's fine, whatever. Maybe he really wants to hang out with me. So we sit there. It's the weirdest thing I've ever gone through, okay? He's sitting at a bar eating tacos, like tacos from a different place. Like these tacos did not come from this bar. It has nothing to do with this bar. He's literally sitting next to me while he's on a date eating tacos. And then he sees that I'm like looking at him where he's like, oh, you want one? I'm good, buddy, thanks, but like, yeah, you enjoy your tacos. It's weird because we're at the bar and like, listen, I don't expect anybody to buy me anything. Like, I don't need that, but I would feel like weird if I got up and got myself a drink. I feel like if I'm on a date, like a guy should offer. And I'm not saying that every girl has to think that way, but that's just the way I think. I'm used to being treated that way. So that's just how I was raised and that's how I am. So he didn't offer me a drink or anything like that. So I'm like, this is pretty weird. I get up, I get myself a drink, and then he asked me, he's like, oh, can you grab me one too? I'm under the impression that like, oh, maybe he doesn't want to get up, get a drink, whatever. I'm already gonna be there, so I'll just grab him a drink. I thought it was weird. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I didn't think it was weird, but it was just kind of like an in the moment thing, so I did it. So I grab him a drink, I go back to the table, I'm just drinking my drink, watching him eat tacos. It's so awkward. It's like, I don't even understand why he would ask me to go out on a date, because I feel like we have nothing to talk about and he's not making an effort and I'm just sitting here like, why did I come here? At this point, it just seems like none of us are having a good time. We both kind of want to leave, but then he randomly asked me, he's like, do you want to go to the bar across the way? Like, it was like across a shopping center. And I was like, you know, maybe, I don't know. I'm just trying to be nice, right? And that's one thing about me, is I'm really, really nice when it comes to like dating and relationships and stuff. And I feel like my niceness kind of gets me in trouble sometimes, because I don't want people to think that I think that I'm better than them, or they can't get me, or whatever it is. You know, I don't want someone to feel bad about themselves. So I always give everybody a chance. Honestly, that's one thing about me, that I will give people a chance. So I'm trying to give him a chance, and I'm like, all right, fine. Like, let's just go. The other bar might be a little funner. I don't know. The vibe might be different. We get to the bar, and the bar is kind of like really packed. It's a small bar, and he's just standing there, and he's just looking at me and like looking at the menu, and I'm like, okay, are we getting like, are you getting a drink? And I had driven there. I don't like to drink and drive. Like, that's not me at all. So I was like, all right, I've already had a beer. Like, that's enough. And I'm probably going to be leaving soon, so I don't want to drink more. And he's just like standing, and I tell him like, I'm not drinking. And he's like, well, if you're not drinking, do you think you could get me a pitcher of beer? I was like, if you don't get your broke ass out of here, I swear to God, I'm about to punch you. Like, you're really asking. So basically, you called me there so I could buy you stuff. Like, how crazy is that? And I lost it. I know it doesn't seem like a big deal, but you guys, he was acting so like, just, I wanted to literally kill him. So when he asked me like if I could buy him a drink, I lost my mind. I was like, you are disgusting. I'm like, you're pathetic. Did you literally call me here so I could buy you stuff? And he's like, you don't get it. I don't have $1. I'm broke. I'm this and that. I'm like, well, you don't have $1 and you're broke. That's fine. But don't ask me on a date so I could pay for you to get drunk. Like, clearly you have a problem if you're going to those lengths to get alcohol, right? Like, am I right or am I wrong? And he's just begging me. He's like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I think you're an amazing person. I think you're so beautiful. Just let me prove you wrong. Whatever. honestly, you guys, there was no way I was ever gonna give this guy a chance. I just didn't want to, I didn't know how to get out of it. So we go back to the other bar, which seems like he's a regular there. It seems like that's his bar, like that he likes to hang out at and get obliterated at. So we sit down, we start talking. He starts talking about his ex-girlfriend, right? He starts saying how much he loves her and how he'd do anything to get her back, and how even though he starts talking about how he used to be a baseball star at his high school, but he broke his I don't know what, and he got now he's addicted to heroin. So this is the point where I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, I'm just like, I really love to do heroin. Like, there's no high like it. I've been in rehab a few times, and I'm clean now, but like, who knows what will happen. I need my girlfriend back. And I'm just looking at him like, what? And I thought that the biggest problem was the fact that you're not paying for me. So you're addicted to drugs. You're in love with your ex-girlfriend. I was just in shock. I didn't know where to go, what to do. Like, can you just imagine being in that situation? And I don't know how to respond to him, because I genuinely feel bad for this dude, because he's literally crying. Oh my God. And I forgot to mention a really, really, really funny point. Not funny, but like, I should have known he was like crazy the first time I met him. Was the first time I met him, he started crying to me about how he used to be such a great baseball player and now he's not, and all this stuff. And I'm like, bro, it's New Year's Eve, it's like 2 a.m. and we just met. I don't need to be knowing all this information about your life. But yeah, so just a big ball of crazy. And I'm not a judgmental person, you know, like I clearly wouldn't want I'm not like laughing at the fact that he's addicted to drugs, or I'm not, you know, I feel bad, but why am I being put in this situation? Like, who are you? And at that point, when he started saying all this stuff, I'm like, listen, buddy, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be mean. But first of all, you need to get some help. Second of all, seems like you're still in love with your ex-girlfriend. Third of all, why are you wasting my time? Why did you call me here to this situation where honestly, like, you're not even pretending like you're into me or anything like that? He was just silent. I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna bounce. Have a great life. Please don't ever call me, text me, anything like that again. You're weird, you're scary, goodbye. So I'm going into my car and he chases after me to my car. He goes like, listen, Tina, I think that me and you, we both want the same things. We just want to have some fun and just let loose and all. It's like, first of all, you little bitch, you don't know the first thing about what I want, okay? Second of all, who do you think you are? After all that, do you think you're like Leonardo DiCaprio, where it's like you could be the shittiest human being, but like you're Leonardo DiCaprio? I literally went so off on him. I'm like, if you don't get the fuck out of my face, I'm gonna have to punch you, because you're pissing me off so bad, to the point where it's like, I always have words to say. Like, I'll always clap back at you. But at this point, I was just so at a loss for words. I didn't understand like how this happened, why I was there, but that was that. And I got into my car, I drove off, I blocked his number. I thought that it was a funny story, and every time I tell my friends, they laugh. So I thought I should share with you guys. I have so many stories like that. If you guys want to hear them, just let me know. I know it's kind of boring just to sit down and like hear someone talk, but I personally enjoy hearing people's like weird, crazy stories. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I had a lot of fun making it. It was fun to kind of go back and replay that crazy memory in my head. Please like this video if you enjoy it, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.